in nature directly. That's why it's a new fatty acid, and a complete oleochemical industry is often based on these types of different fatty acids. Mainly the oleochemical industries, fatty acids are the raw material used to make soap, detergents, then some pharmaceutical products. It is used to make soap, some medium chain triglycerides, the chain of triglyceride, then polyester, and many different products. Soap is simply made. How we get the soap? Triglyceride plus any alkali, just like NaOH, we get soap plus glycerol. So in short, we can define a soap just like salts of fatty acids. What is soap? Salts of fatty acid. This is all about some rough idea for oleochemical industries. Now, any fat or oil can be hydrolyzed or split into its respective fatty acid and glycerol. So, when we talk about the chemistry, just first of all see the basic reaction and very important reaction to carry out the fat splitting. That is, a triglyceride molecule plus water. When we undergo it hydrolysis, it gives us fatty acid plus glycerol. Our triglyceride molecule is just like plus thrice water is there. When we go for hydrolysis, it gives us fatty acid. Fatty acid is carboxylic tail and methylene head, and glycerol. Glycerol is just like having the same structure, CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. That is carboxylic tail, CH3, COOR, there is a slight correction in the structure of fatty acid. COOH, R, COOH, R dash, and COOH, R double dash. CH2, CH2, there, OH, OH is there. This is the basic reaction for used in our fat splitting operation. Now, this is a reversible reaction. Like when the fatty acid and glycerol are mixed, or this is your acid. Fatty acid is the acid component. This is your alcohol. Acid plus alcohol gives us ester plus byproduct as a water. Just a minute. So, what our main aim is to get the fatty acid. This is our product, and for that we need to continuously withdraw glycerol, which is our byproduct. If you are not able to withdraw the glycerol continuously, in a continuous chamber, then there is a strong chances that fatty acid and glycerol is again react and a triglyceride or ester is formed. That is, it should be again mixed ester, that is monoglyceride, diglyceride or triglyceride is there. This hydrolysis reaction is a homogeneous reaction and carried out in a stages. That is, if we add water into the triglyceride, then directly we are not able to get the monoglyceride or a different fatty acids. So it will be carried out in a stages, and initially it complete the fatty acid radicals are displayed from the fatty acid radicals. That is, the fatty acid which is available here is displayed from triglyceride to diglyceride and diglyceride to monoglyceride. So it is a stage wise reaction. If an incomplete splitting is carried out, thus it contains, if the splitting is not a complete way, it is incomplete splitting, then the fatty acid mixture or the product will carried out mono plus some amount of diglyceride plus some amount of triglyceride is there. So it is not beneficial for us, and it degrades the quality of our product, and we are not able to get the desired amount, desired quality or quantity. Then now let's focus the first stage. We have just triglyceride. This is very important now. We have triglyceride, that is oil or fat. Very initially we add water to it. What is water to it? We add water. Oil or fat is a non-polar substance and water is highly polar substance. So initially the reaction rate, the rate of reaction in first stage is very low, because these two are not soluble or miscible with each other, and the time is just started, that is from zero. Initially, very first stage, just before few seconds we add water in triglyceride, so the time of contact is start from zero or very few, just like 1 minute or 5 minutes. So initially we need to mix it or make them soluble. Okay, so rate of reaction in first stage is very low. In second stage, the rate of reaction is proceed in higher, because the contact of water and oil is goes on. We provide them mixing also. Contact time is goes on increasing in second stage, and water starts solubling in fatty acids present in oil or fat. Water initially get miscible into the fatty acids. Why? Because there are two types of fatty acids are there basically. One is water soluble and second one is oil soluble. So initial some quantity of water is get soluble into the water soluble fatty acids. How much amount of water soluble fatty acids and oil soluble fatty acids present in our oil or fat is calculated by RM Polensky or Kirshner value. There is one practical or analysis in your last semester. Okay. Let's talk about the third stage. In the final stage, as the time is again going on, etc., contact of oil and water goes on increasing. Again mixing is we are continuously providing, and the rate of reaction again goes very high. At that time there is a one certain point in which fatty acid and glycerol, which is a byproduct, is reach an equilibrium. Fatty acid and glycerol. Fatty acid is our main product. This is our byproduct. Glycerol is our byproduct. They reach an equilibrium. There is a one certain stage or certain point where they reach equilibrium. So the liberation of fatty acid starts more rapidly from triglyceride. From oil we get a large amount of fatty acid, and the rate of liberation is very high. That is, rate of reaction is very high in third stage. Due to the formation of equilibrium, there is a must need of one step, that is recovery of glycerol. That is our byproduct. Recovery of glycerol should be very high and fast to get our fatty acid mixture as a product. This is our mixture. Okay. This is carried out in 3 stages. So the hydrolysis is mainly, according to chemistry, carried out in 3 stages. Basic 3 stages. Now from hydrolysis, from first reaction, what we get now, there are 2 products. First one is fatty acid and second one is a byproduct, that is glycerol. Both are valuable, and there is a one concept, that is equilibrium. There are 3 types of basically equilibrium. That is, 3 types of equilibrium are mechanical, chemical and thermal equilibrium. Mechanical is related to the forces, chemical related to the concentration, and thermal is related to the heat. When we classify equilibrium, it should must understand by every student, because in MT and CRE, equilibrium, MT, CRE and thermodynamics, concepts of equilibrium are there, and which is very important to understand the rest of the things. So when we classify it according to the pressure, then it is stable. Again it is classified in 3 stages: unstable and neutral. Just take an example of a body to understand these 3 equilibriums. Okay, 3 equilibriums. Stable, when there is a pressure applied on the body and we release the pressure, then there is a displacement, but the body regains its original position. That is stable. Second one is neutral. And third one is unstable. Neutral, when we apply pressure on body, then there is no displacement, initial and final, no displacement. There is no response for a body when we defer the pressure. And final one is the unstable, that is when we apply certain pressure on a body, then it displaces from its original position to new position. This is known as unstable. These are the basic classification of equilibrium. Best example of this equilibrium is, first one is our hydrolysis. From hydrolysis of our fats and oils, we get fatty acid and glycerol. Rate of liberation or separation is very high in equilibrium stage. This is the first example. Second example is our distillation. That is, vapor comes in equilibrium with liquid. That is, vapor liquid equilibrium is occur, then the rate of distillation is very high. Okay, let's move on to another topic, that is mechanism of fat splitting. Mechanism of fat splitting. Actually, already we covered it. Mechanism of fat splitting. That is, due to the formation of byproduct, our reaction is reversible. There are mainly two types of reaction. That is, reversible, and second one is irreversible. So, our reaction, that is hydrolysis, is a reversible reaction. Here is hydrolysis and here is esterification. But we are mainly focused on the fatty acid and glycerol, so we call it a re-esterification reaction. Okay, so mechanism of fat splitting is told told us that due to the formation of the byproduct there is a continuous recovery of glycerol is there to obtain the fatty acids in its purest form, or only we need to get the mixture of fatty acid, not the glycerin content in it. So there is a recovery of glycerol shall be there in a continuous manner. Okay. In our mechanism of fat splitting, there is one concept, one topic, that is degree of splitting. Degree of splitting, or DOS. There is one small graph. Here, degree of splitting versus time. The curve is just like you can get a better curve on your notes, from your notes. This is the one point. In our hydrolysis reaction, we just add two basic chemicals, that is our oil and water. One is polar, one is non-polar. Initially, this is the point where we just add our oil and water. We can just add oil and water at time is equals to almost 0. It tends to be very less, almost 0. There is no such a high range of time is there. Okay, and it shows the degree of splitting. This is also tends to almost 0, and here complete oil is there, oil or fat is there. Once we add it, we add some catalyst and we start them mixing, then the reaction will be start. Let's see the initial phase up to this is the first phase. There is no such amount of degree of splitting is there, and time is also very